Good morning, everybody. This is Miss Scripa. I just really quickly wanted to go through how to do the assignment for today because I know at first glance it looks sort of different because of the table. So I'm going to show you how to do the assignment. And on today's assignment, there's only 6 questions. All right, so I'm going to do the first one with you, and then you can do the other 5 by yourself. You might notice I sent another paper with this assignment, and that's our notes from last week. So if you remember from last week, I made this video with you guys where I went through the table, and I wanted to be sure that you had this because I think that these notes help a lot with doing today's assignment. So if you don't already have these notes in your notebook, here they are again that you can use for this assignment. So our job is I made some different pictures, and I apologize, I had to draw the pictures, so they're a little bit messy. But I have some pictures. We're going to decide, is that picture showing photosynthesis, or is it showing respiration? And then we're going to say, how do we know that? How did we decide that? So if we're looking here at this picture, we've got something called a chloroplast, right? And we have light going in and oxygen coming out and glucose coming out. So we're going to look at our notes and find where does it show a chloroplast with oxygen and glucose coming out. All right, so if we're looking here, our first clue that this might be photosynthesis is that photosynthesis happens at a chloroplast, right? And that was one of our clues in our drawing. Another thing that can tell us that that picture was photosynthesis was when it asks what things does this process make at the end, right? It makes oxygen at the end and glucose at the end, right? So that makes sense if we look at our picture where it shows oxygen coming out and glucose coming out. All right, so that was a picture showing photosynthesis. So when it asks us which one, we're going to say it was photosynthesis. And it's going to ask us how we know. So we're going to say photosynthesis happens in a chloroplast, which was in the picture. And then we have another reason why we know it was photosynthesis, not only because there was a chloroplast in the picture, but also because it made oxygen and glucose. Photosynthesis also makes oxygen and glucose, which were coming out in the picture. Oops. All right, so try your best with your explanations. They don't necessarily have to be as long as mine, but I do want to know, how did you know it was one or the other? All right. If on your computer you're not able to type like I just did, you can always just write this down on a piece of paper. You can just write number 1, photosynthesis, and then your reasoning. All right, so if that's easier for you to just write that down on a piece of paper or in an email, that's okay. Don't feel like you have to type it in like this. All right, but as you go, just look at what's going in with the in arrows and what's coming out with the out arrows. And then again, feel free to use our notes from last week to help you. I think that's really important that we use our notes. All right, but if you guys have any questions about anything, please let me know and send me a message. All right, I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.